Then when I got to secondary school, I joined the culture and dramatic. That's where I developed my acting skills. Then while I was in SS2, I could remember I joined the AJS of Poetry. Yeah, that was where I started writing poems.
You joined the association, brother.
So I remember vividly. So actually, I was taught.
Oh.
I was taught because my art teacher then, when he introduced art to us in primary 6, I grew interest. From there, I told him I want to start coming to his house. Because then he didn't have a studio, but he was working at home.
So backyard and parlor.
I told him I don't have money. So I started going there. After school, I'll go in the evening. He would teach me. I'll go back home every day till he relocated to somewhere around Ikorodu.
Wow.
Yes.
How did you now cope?
He took me to his friend.
Oh, that's a good
he took me to his friend. So from there, his friend actually graduated from Ado Ekiti.
Yeah.
So he just studied fine art. So that one started teaching me both theoretical and the practical aspect of it. So that was when I ventured into teaching. Started teaching art as well.
Wow. And from here, it shows that you are part of 50 most influential youth in Jeremy, a fellow to local government. And you're currently the art educator in Caro Favored College. Okay, when I saw this group follow me this morning, I was telling my manager that I never see school follow me before. Schools, because I am more, I'm flexible. Though I work with schools, my radio job is something is quite different from my work. So I said, Yabatech Art followed me. This Yabatech Art is following this school. I said, okay, when you come here, I'm going to ask, do you know this school? But it's good to have you. I remember seeing you at Mr. Godale did this event.
That's one of
For those of you listening, that was where I met this young man. And then he came up to me. He said, okay, not be saying you want to toast me. I know the market. But then, he just came to me and said, we just talked, we collected number. We did not even share a table on that day. Did we share the table now?
We did.
We did.
I was sitting close to you.
We're eating and all that. So it was so fun. We were just chatting, eating, and other things. And we got contact. And I checked. I saw his profile picture. I said, look at the draw. Then later he told me that, okay, what does it cost to come to the studio? I said, oh yeah, one bell. But later he did not turn up. But when I developed this, because I told Nasa to do my awoof for you for the next 3 months, where so they help others entrepreneurs and brand. I just reach out to him and say, okay, my guy, so time don't reach for you to come joliFM, and he happily obliged. I'm happy to see you here, my brother, and
thank you very much.
I'm also happy to see you. So tell us about. Okay, before you tell us what we don't know about visual art, I was just informed that we are live on Facebook. So kindly go to our page and share the video so we can reach as many people as we can. And for those who are listening live via our website, you can you can see this handsome art man. Yabatech is in this native attire.
I know fine.
I like this your kente. Now kente be this now. Danshiki. Oh, and then success is in a gentleman's attire. You just wear the shirt, and all that. So let us go on Facebook. Please like, comment, and share. In 30 seconds, we'll be right back.
If you like, no come join us. No let you remain for real life. Overthinking go kill you.
No deter yourself. We sabi joliFM.
Listening to joliFM.
No deter yourself.
Are you not married?
Married. Unconsciously.
Hey, which one is unconsciously again?
That is, I am not aware of the marriage, but it happened. Like it took me unconsciously. Think about your life.
Listening to joliFM.
No deter yourself. We sabi deter yourself.
Listening to joliFM.
No deter yourself. We sabi joliFM.
Listening to joliFM.
No deter yourself. We sabi joliFM. We sabi joliFM.
Enjoy inspiring music, talk, ideas, and more. We go ginger your day. Always joliFM.
while we're still on it, let me just remind you, this na joliFM, and I'll be bubbling B, the Tori Madam of joliFM. And I get two people where they work wonders with their hand. People will be say they go use their hand, change your ministry. If you wonder how Jack take win rose that time for Titanic, now because say he's a bit draw now. He just draw the girl, wow. The girl just say, oh, she dey skate, and I'm a squatty. What am I doing? I say he talk, say, okay. That story not too long. Okay, I have this wonderful men. I am so excited about them because they're going to tell us things, myths, secrets about art, especially visual art, that we do not know about. Okay, let's start with Fapel art. What is it about visual art that people used to use more eye to look at, or things that we do not know about the art world?
Okay, firstly, art is happening in the society, in the country, in the world, and at large. So there is more to art. That's why art can heal. Yeah, art has a lot of even spiritually, it has some kind of effect.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's something that is very heavy in my own heart. So I don't just create because I just want to, if you look at my page, you will see some of the drawings I did.
Yeah.
I titled them God's Generals. The reason, while I was doing those works, I know how I was feeling while I was making them. I know the kind of spiritual sensation.
Not in this place.
I was not in this realm again.
That's the fetishism we're all talking about there.
Yeah, exactly. So I was in another realm entirely. And not only concerning that work alone, whenever I'm making art, I always feel in another realm entirely. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't feel now. Okay, you're talking art. Do you have the same experience? Are you always in another world when you're into this art world?
Let me start by saying, talking about art first. Art actually, people's conceptual ideology about art, especially in this our modern world, it's very shallow. Because when you talk about art, people feel art is all about drawing and painting, sculptures, but it's far from that. Art entails a whole lot of things. It's just ART, but it's very deep. Very deep. We have a lot of things in there. And I will not start talking about the fetishism because we've not really gone into it.
Okay.
But I'll kind of disagree. Or let me say I will agree with him when he says we go into another spirit, another realm when actually
doing this things.
As well, yes. It's correct.
Okay.
In another realm actually, yeah.
Okay, tell us about your own experience with art. How do you feel when you're making your own art? What are those experiences? What are those things we do not know about your kind of work as artist?
Okay, my kind of work is African.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always have an African theme in all my art pieces.
I noticed.
Yes, I promote
nature and all that.
So when I'm painting or when I'm doing any art piece, I'm out of the world actually. Yes, let me put it that way because I'm emotionally connected to all my works, and when producing an art piece, I don't like people being around me. Yes.
That's a secret.
No, there's no secret behind it. It's just creativity. Yes, because when I work, actually sometimes I talk to myself when producing an art piece, and because if you are there with me, you will distract me. You will tell me, this one never resemble. This one, what's happened to the leg?
Why the ear be like this?
But actually, I know all those things. So that's why I don't like people being around me when I'm working. If I'm in the studio, only me, except if you're an artist like me. And then we know ourselves. So just let me do my work. So that's how I feel.
Well, there's a saying that art is as old as man. In the olden days, the Romans, the Greeks, they had a way of preserving relics, pictures, and people. And there is this myth surrounding it, and you guys already gave us an hint. So let us really go into it because that's what people really want to know. What is this darkness? What is this world? What is this spirituality surrounding art? I don't know who would like to go first. Your gentleman, anyone will go first.
Okay, let me leave it for my creative colleague first.
Okay. First talk 1977. The artworks that were exhibited then. Many people thought they are idols, gods, small gods, And the thing is that one thing about art, especially when we talk about sculptural piece, especially, people when they see it, they will be like, "Oh God, this thing has been possessed." I can't, you understand.
I don't want it in my parlor.
I don't want it in my room.
In the night.
Exactly. So when they see sculptors like that, they feel like, "Oh, these people are gods." My first time at Yabatech, when you enter the school of art, you see a lot of sculptural pieces. I was like, because I'm kind of, a holy boy, like, you understand?
I will get beside.
Not really, but you get.
Toby.
Yeah, because people do call me pastor all the
You
time.
look like a pastor anyway.
Well, I'm not yet a pastor.
Go
Yeah,
on,
so
please.
I was like, all these things are not possessed. And I'll be staying in the studio, with a lot of sculptural piece. I'll be like, wow. When I see it, I'll be like, I'm afraid. But no, we need to change our, thought about these things. Our thought about these things. The thing is that truly, you can invoke spirits in them. Yeah, truly. Because what you pay too much attention on doing will become a small god. Yeah, will become a small god, but not everything. Yeah, art is more than you seeing it as something fetish like that. That's why some people don't want to buy art. They really like, I put this thing in my house, a spirit can just enter it. And I started, no. We really need to change our, idea about
Ideology about
it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Let me start by from where my colleague stopped. You see, this topic, it's a very dicey one. It's very dicey, yes. And when you talk about art and fetishism, I will go with the opinion that art is not fetish, but there's actually art in fetishism.
Art is fetish. We will believe that if we should do dark.
No, art is not fetish, but there's art in fetishism. And let's start. What is fetishism to start with?
Okay.
And this is actually the kind of belief in a particular object. Probably that the object possesses a kind of supernatural power. For example, this particular mic I'm holding now, started worshiping it, started doing some sacrifices,
some rituals,
or whatever to it. Now, I believe that the work there actually probably is guiding me, is doing this, is doing that, but
to the artist, it is not fetish.
yes, it is not fetish. But I'd rather say art is spiritual. Yes, I would say art is spiritual, but art is not fetish. And there is art in fetishism as a practice. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. You've really opened so many doors. You already said it's dancing. The fact that una will be right down. Now, so we have to pick our mind. We'll just open our brain for everywhere. And I love your approach, and I love your approach too. Okay, you said that you guys are gods. I want to start.
Cardboard paper, I'll feel less confined.
Okay.
But now if I should take that cardboard paper to the studio and I create something on it, after applying my intellectual knowledge, my creative knowledge on it, I will become emotionally attached to that cardboard paper. Anything that wants to happen to it, I will start protecting that cardboard paper. It's not been, at that particular point, I'm not fetish, but I'm trying to protect my intellectual work, my creative work. And every artist is not always satisfied. They are not always satisfied with their work. I was producing a painting yesterday. When I was done with the work, my guy said, this work don't fine. I said, no, there's something missing in this work. And that was how I keep gazing at the work like that till around 2 o'clock yesterday. I still say, this work, there's something missing in this work. I need to apply something. So as an artist, you need time for your work. That's why, still on this stuff, the introduction of Christianity also is affecting our thinking about it.
Okay.
A friend of mine came to my house, a Christian. I said, okay, please, this sculptural piece, you can take it like that. She said, no, I don't want to. So, is that this juju thing?
Can you imagine? That's our mindset.
See our mindset. And because even the people that brought the Christianity to us, they love art. They love art. Both sculpture, painting, ceramics.
And they will pay a lot for African art.
Exactly.
They will come to our country, pick our art, and take that to exhibit and sell more.
You see? But we here, we believe that art.
So have you ever been in such situation where you get to throw your art away, or you disconnect from the world because you need to see something in your work?
Okay, I don't throw my works away. I learned that from my book. You don't ever throw any of your art away. Keep them.
Because one day,
yes, you go back to it, and when you go back, you see how far you've gone. So I don't throw them away. But I've been in the church. But you'll be very angry because you are not getting what you want. You'll be very, very. I was doing the painting one day and the oil color I was using was not giving me what I want. I was very cute. I was angry. Like if someone would just, I would just get very
Feel
angry.
bad for that person.
I'll say, well, look. Someone say, at that particular time, someone say, borrow me money. I mean, I don't have. Even because I was not. What? Anytime you produce an artwork and you guess what you want, you'll be very happy. Especially when you are doing portraiture and you are getting the person's face. As in, we just buy something they use at home, but when you are not getting the person's face, while I do. So that is the thing.
Okay, it's good to hear that. Fapel Art, please share your experience. If you've ever been in a pit like that, how did you come out?
Okay, one of the big challenges I do face is that, we have different type of clients. We have different type of clients, You might think you have done your best, meanwhile,
Just
they are not always satisfied with, but God has really been helping, to achieve what you yourself really want as an artist. Like you said, at times you can make an artwork and you feel like, okay, I think I need to add this, I need to add this. And at times you need a quiet time, like just stay alone so that you can be connected very well to your work, to your piece.
Exactly.
Like you said, when you buy the paper at first, you might not actually have any feelings. If they tear it, you might not feel anything. But once I start creating, you understand, if anything should happen, even if I'm the one that caused it,
As in,
very angry at yourself.
at myself, as if something part of me has been missing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You said just for paper. I gave my sister a slap because of that.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
She poured Five Alive on the I didn't even know where my hand moved faster than my thinking.
That can be very painful, I'm telling you. At times, when I create like that, I always see it as giving birth.
Sure.
Like a mother will take care. Just look at a chicken now. When they give birth to their this, you want to protect your this thing at all costs. When anyone is coming closer to those chicks, chase them away. Attack. That's how I see art. I see art as giving birth. When I paint, when I draw, I see it as my own child. So I keep it.
Your baby.
Yeah,
Yes.
my baby.
The newborn baby.
That's why I have to buy portfolio that's what keeping.
everything.
I keep everything there. Even at my place at Abeokuta, I have some works that I keep. Mommy, don't throw all these things away.
Oh, and I go back you.
Don't throw all these works away.
Wow. Special.
If anything happens to my work, as in throughout that day, my mood will actually change.
It's very
Will
perplexed.
be affected.
I salute because I have a younger sister too who is so keen about art. Maybe I'll show you some of our work later. Okay, let's talk about it. I saw your picture on WhatsApp. Yeah, you started for your woman.
Yeah.
Okay, where was that? Where did that happen and all that?
Okay. Firstly, I would say, I thank God for the grace I received at my school, Yabatech. I'm part of the Yaba Art Museum Ambassador.
Oh.
We are the one creating the museum with Dr. Odunori Molade, who is our sub-dean of the School of Art. We work with her hand in hand, and she has been really, helping us out, there, taking us for exhibitions. That picture you saw, my profile picture, was at Miabo 2022. We had that at VI, Ebony Life Place, where we had discussions with different collectors. We were exposed to different things that collectors really need from artists and what we should give. What they expect.
We're proud of both of you. So we don't have too many time because we would have discussed the whole lot. But let us move on to something else. How do you guys make money? Because to me, I always feel like artists don't have money. Most times they are hawking painting in traffic. They are forcing us to buy. Because who they buy art? Not the person who chop belle food they buy art.
Yeah, exactly.
So how do artists get their, especially in Nigeria, in this country, how do you and your colleagues, make it? How do you guys, strive, how do you guys get funds and all this?
Okay, I keep telling some of my apprentices that art takes time to respond. Yes, it takes
The
time to.
second died before I respond. How are Choco?
That's the truth. Art takes time, especially in Nigeria, where the society where we find ourselves. It takes time to respond. And the funny thing is that someone will give you a job, and when you charge a person, This Nigeria, I will tell you, no be paper and pencil they use throw.
What do you want, Joseph?
I don't understand.
That's what they were
I'll not say,
asking.
okay, no problem. I'll go and buy the paper and pencil and do the work yourself. You see, so when just a few months ago, I got a job from a client. One photographer, our area gave me the job. So as they gave me the job, I did the first one. I sent it to the person. He said she doesn't like the work. Okay, I said I will touch it again.
And you
I
spent
touched
money
it.
on materials.
I said I touched the work. I sent it back. He said no. I said I showed the friend. But I said this is a person now. You did 100%. He said okay. I said I will do another one. I did another one. She sent it. She said she's not satisfied. I did the third one. Did the first one. Did the fifth one.
You try you. I know they do that kind of
Are you
thing.
serious?
Yes, did the fifth one. Still, she was not satisfied.
Wow.
I just have to leave the work. The work is frustrating. We are not God. We are not perfect.
If I don't do something 1, 2, 3, I know they do.
No, we're
it.
trying to give.
Because it's your money you're spending on materials, bro.
No. She sent material, money for material. Anyway.
Okay,
No, we're just trying to give them the best.
the best.
The five works. When I called people to check, they were like, "Okay, that is the person. Now, what does the person want again?"
Sell land for traffic.
But I don't work in the traffic anyway. But so what I did as an artist while growing up was I tried to check my boss how they make their money.
Okay.
In Nigeria, it's really difficult for someone to come and buy painting of 100,000, 500,000.
Yeah, person don't chop
they will
them
ask, But that was why I ventured into teaching. Yes, I ventured into teaching art in schools. I go to school, different schools.
Are you
teach
they
art.
make money now?
Now after teaching art, I still get commissions. And people still buy some of my works.
What?
So that's how I get my money. The people are influenced by the kind of work I do because it's promoting.
And people will pay for value.
Yes.
The ones that say, this guy, how they try you? Only
So
skills. Okay.
I'm more like a studio artist.
Okay.
Yes. I don't think I've sold any work on the traffic before, and I pray I will not get to that stage
I say amen to
of
that.
selling artworks in the traffic. I don't blame people doing that. It's not easy. After creating, nobody's buying, and they are wasting money on materials, buying a lot of things, and people still condemn
And those
their
your
work.
materials are expensive. But you think it's
They
small.
will relate.
My guy used to say that they were very close. He said, "Do you know how much is one pencil? All those pencils we used to think is a nice pencil. I saw the small pencil. Don't touch it. Leave it.
Especially when you're buying General Shaco pencil.
It was when I
pencil.
took a friend of mine to Artward. I just come follow me to Artward. When she got there, when she saw prices, she said, no wonder they charge.
You guys are trying.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
Okay. Fapel, tell us how you generate your own funds.
Okay, art market in Nigeria is very poor, very, very poor. But God has really been helping me since my secondary school. Though I do receive commission even right from my secondary school.
Wow.
Then they will give one particular class to drop by the particular thing. All of them will be like, it's Pelumi, they can draw it. They'll bring 50 naira then.
Hey!
Okay. Like,
You and me, we make money.
I did that.
We're
yeah,
all business.
exactly. So they'll bring their works to me. I will draw it. So when I finished from secondary school, I stayed at my brother's place at Ikorodu. I do receive commission pays as well. So before I gain admission, because I waited like 3 to 4 years like that before I gained admission to Yabatech. So I wanted not to go for art before. I wanted to be a lawyer.
Hey! The first guy too that came wanted to be a lawyer. Fortunately, he's a comedian. He's a lawyer turned artist. Right on.
And again, I'm someone that God just gave me the gift. I'm very talented. I can touch any area in art. I do graphics.
Oh.
I sing. I dance. I do some other things like that. But there was a day I was at my brother's school at the ICT room. So I was designing his building and some other buildings like that. So it was like, oh, this boy can, build. I think he can go for architecture.
That's what I want to say to that. Why do architectural design?
Yeah. And my brother at Fapel is an architect, a well-known architect. So I was like, he even called him immediately. Hello, Abu Martin, ma'am. He knows how to construct. So it has really been a big challenge because they were like, art can't fetch you what you want. How will you feed your family?
And your children.
There's always
Exactly.
discouragement. There is always discouragement.
How will you feed your family with art? How will you do this? How will you do that? And how long will you continue this? And I was like, because I just had to pray. You understand? I had to pray and talk to people, but God kept convincing me like that. You must do art. that
Was-
art is what I call it to
There's
do.
always discouragement.
It's a
in
calling.
that.
I see it as a calling. I don't just see it as just doing
The
it.
pastor
But
mind.
one thing that I want artists and upcoming artists to know is that don't depend on your heart alone for
Yeah,
money.
sure.
If you depend
You have
more,
other sources of
have other
livelihood.
sources
That should
as
be
well.
side hustle.
Exactly.
Side hustle.
It should just be a passion that brings in something in.
Exactly. So we have full-time artists, but I think before you can start even making money in that, I think you should bring the best out of you first. Once you have it, people will look
You have
for
to
you.
go extra mile.
Exactly.
Extra mile. Like
You-
extra mile.
Okay, I wish this conversation would not end because I'm really enjoying this. I'm learning a whole lot. You see me say acquire they look Otondo. And they really look how those people they take connect to their work. We're gonna go on this short break. When we come back, we'll go round off on top of this conversation. We go talk their last one because we get another guest so they come in by 11. Let's say come be going, got no time to check time. And don't forget say watch us live on Facebook. If you're not watching us live, you're missing joliFM Digitals. We said we'll just play this one. We'll check whether I don't comment or I don't share or talk anything on top our Facebook page.
So,
Everybody they live fake life. Oh. If you like, no come join us. No let you remain for real life. Overthinking go kill you.
no deter yourself. We sabi joliFM.
Listening to joliFM.
No deter yourself.
Are you not married?
Unconsciously.
Hey, which one is unconsciously again?
That is, I am not aware of the marriage, but it happened. Like it took me unconsciously. Think about your life.
Listening to joliFM.
No deter yourself. We sabi deter yourself.
Listening to joliFM.
No deter yourself. We sabi joliFM.
Listening to joliFM.
No deter yourself. We sabi joliFM. We sabi
Okay, we don't go. Come back. In case say you don't know, make I remind you, I get two demigods in the studio, two creative people. They are visual artists. He's a studio artist, an educator, a writer. I also have another visual artist here. He's a dancer. You know, he draws well. He's a graphics designer. They have one or two things to tell you about their brands themselves before we come out on top of the studio. Who will go first? Fapel Art. Okay.
You're looking at me.
I know you're talking. We say you first.
Oh yes.
You first.
Okay.
Once again, my name is Fasasi Pelumi Fapel Art. The first FA is Fasasi. The next PEL is Pelumi. So that is Fapel.
I got that clean too.
Yeah, Fapel Art. So I draw, I paint, I do graphics design, and I'm into music as well. So you can follow me on Instagram at Fapel_art. On Facebook, Adeolua Pelumi Fapel. On Twitter, Fapel6. Yeah, and you can
At least
also
Fapel is there.
you can easily get it on Google as well. I have websites that you can easily follow. So, and if you want to buy my works, just send a DM. And if you want to WhatsApp me on 080 98 52 1015. Again, 080 98 52 1015. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. I remember Oyetakin Success Boyega. Yes, a visual artist, a poet, a scriptwriter, an actor, and an art educator. The CEO of Oyetakin Arts Team, an art promoting team in Ajegunle. Yes, I'm representing Ajegunle any day, anytime. Yeah, we organize exhibitions in Ajegunle, we promote art and a whole lot. And also the art educator of Caro Favor College. Caro Favor College and McDennis College as well. Those are the two schools presently I work. And you can get me on Facebook, Oyetakin Success, and on Instagram, Oyetakin_art. Now my phone numbers are 081 87 62 54 24. And I want to use this medium to appreciate everybody that has been supporting us right from the beginning of our existence, organizing our partnering with us in our exhibitions, and a lot of them. I want to use this opportunity to thank you all. and God bless you. I thank joliFM for this opportunity. It's not really easy. I really appreciate this, and I know Ajegunle will be proud of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I just want to use the opportunity to thank FM. Thank you very much for the opportunity, and also I want to thank everyone that has been supporting art. That has been supporting buying our works. Collectors out there. They are really trying. I've been to several exhibitions. They buy works. I was at one exhibition at Alexis Gallery at VI.
Yeah.
That same opening, they bought all the works, and the list of the works is 1.4. You understand? Yeah, it's just for one piece. There's money in that. It's the secret.
And I also want to say this: the annual Ajegunle Art Exhibition will be coming up very soon.
Okay.
It's an exhibition organized by my team there in Ajegunle. It's every first week of November, and this is the 4th edition. So we're inviting.
Say you go give me invitation.
Of course.
I want VIP. Okay, somebody has a question for you here on Facebook.
Okay.
He said, "Can Mr. Oyetaki explain more on the fetishism in art?" From Oleka Lillian.
Okay.
Just a few minutes because we don't have so much. Let's give her a brief.
Talking about fetishism in art, like I said, there's art in fetishism. I think that was the person is trying to portray. There's art in fetishism. Now, if an artist, after producing his or her sculptural piece, someone comes to buy, and after buying it, take it to his shrine and invoke some spirit in it, does it mean art is fetish? It is not. You just use an art piece, because art is a means of representation, human representation. Exactly. So we are using the art piece to represent, even in the Christendom, the Catholic, for example, they have some images in their church. Yeah. Image of Jesus, of Mary, and so on and so forth. That means we can classify them to be fetish as well, because they are also giving honor to those images. We Christians believe if we pray to Jesus takes our prayer to God. The Muslims who believe the same thing, they pray through Muhammad takes their prayer to Allah. So those are religious worshippers also believe that once they pray to these images, they take their prayers to God.
So it's not really about the art, it's about what we do.
Yes, and our mentality, our thinking. And there's no way you can separate fetishism and cultural activities.
All right, especially for Africa.
Yes.
Exactly.
There's
We
no
are
way.
too cultural and we like fetish.
Talking about the masquerading, everything is just art.
You will see one small sculpture like this that pray to God.
Yeah,
Of course.
they worship it.
The money.
Exactly. And
The more
the more you do it consistently like that, you'll notice that you will get connected.
You'll be connected to it.
The thing is that whatsoever you find doing, maybe for example, I love to draw every day. I will become so attached and connected to it. So the reason that if I don't do it per day, I won't be complete. But my day won't be complete that day. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course. Just like someone was telling me that if I make a lot of money today, I will not teach. I say it's a lie. No matter the amount of money I have today, I must teach. I will still teach. I will teach, even if it's for free.
I always say I'll die a teacher, probably.
Yes, I love teaching. So
the
I don't mean
profession.
I'm fetish because I love teaching. I give all my life.
Honestly, if like saying these two gentlemen no go. Maybe we'll go bring them come back studio one day, two of them, because the two of them get chemistry and